Welcome to Success from Scratch, your place for innovation, creativity, and the blueprint of success from peak performers just like you. Welcome to Success from Scratch, episode number 15 with my guests today, Greg and Felicia Johnson. Welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
We're so glad to have you here, and we have so much to talk about in so little time. We're going to pack it all in. First, 7-generation Texans.
Well, I am.
Oh, so tell us about that, Greg, a little bit.
Well, I'm the 7th generation to be here in Texas.
That's good. Well, congratulations.
So, son of the Republic, but I'm very proud of that. But
Yeah.
I'm really not the lineage man, so
Right.
I couldn't tell you how I got here.
But
my mother could.
Your mother could, and we're glad you're here. Tell us, Felicia, a little bit about your background.
So I have my degree in information systems, which is really sort of off the cuff from what I do now. When I got out of college, I went to work for a company developing websites for United Airlines and was in a cubicle, and that really isn't what my overall goal was for myself. So after about a year of doing that, I left and got my real estate license.
Cool. Now, during college, you did a little bit of work.
I did. I worked for a woman-owned broker in the Dallas area, and she actually got contracts with the U.S. Department of HUD and Housing and Urban Development, and she managed foreclosures nationally. So I got a little bit of taste of real estate while I was in college,
and so
working with her.
Did that plant the seed that then later?
It really did, because I saw the freedom that she had, and she really had built a pretty big company. I actually traveled to Vegas when I was in college and sort of helped with some of her offices there that managed some of the foreclosed properties in Las Vegas.
Wow, what a
So that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I really knew that I would probably somehow be self-employed. I just needed to find out if I wanted to be in corporate America. And after a year, decided that wasn't really for me.
So then you went into real estate, and tell us a brief story. How did you become so successful today in that period of time?
Really, my license has been since 2006, so it's been lots of years of growth. The first step I did was I bought a few foreclosures myself as rental properties, since I really had that background. Managed those a bit, and last year I finally sold them after, 12 years or so of owning those properties. So just started building my career in real estate, working with clients, I was kind of out on my own though, really didn't have a mentor, which that's really what I like about JP's and Associates program, is they do pair new agents with mentors, and I feel like that's really something that I could have honed me a little bit more on a business sense when I first started if I'd had a mentor. So I think that's really important with the new agents, being paired with mentors that really help them figure out how to use those systems. So I just kind of figured it out and got busy.
Got busy and made it happen.
Right.
So, our two values here are really productivity and service. So before we get into more of the productivity, I know there's a lot of service, community service that you all do together. Tell us, Greg, a little bit about the community service that you're working on.
Yeah. Well, it's because of that the JPAR sense of giving back, and their overall philosophy of corporate philanthropy is why I'm here and why she's here.
Right.
JP, a number of years ago, not too long ago, but he had 50 agents, and he sent me a friend request on Facebook.
Right.
And anybody who has sends me a friend request gets the pitch on sponsoring Night of Superstars.
Right. Oh, so he got the pitch.
Yeah.
Got
which
it. Okay.
Now, Night of Superstars is an Academy Award style event that honors special needs students and young adults for their outstanding accomplishments that really defy their specific challenges. And it's red carpet, black tie, literally hundreds of Dallas or the DFW's top business and community leaders who attend. Anyway, so I said, well, sure, thank you for the invite. Take a look at this video. Let me see. I'd like to know if you'd be interested in sponsoring. He hit me back quick. And that's another thing about JP. I don't know how he does it. He's got, and I'm going down a rabbit trail here, but he's got and how many agents now? Near
We're
2,000?
over 1,200 agents.
1,200?
So when I started, there was only, I think, 50.
60 maybe,
Yeah.
or 51 now.
And we just announced our franchising effort across Texas.
But JP is, and still to this day with so many agents, he gets back to you, he doesn't hesitate. Yeah. Anyway, so he said, yeah, I'm in on this. And he sponsored for, during his second year, is when I decided, I'm a Texas guy. I danced with the one who brought me.
Right.
And so I decided to switch my license over to him. Right. And then shortly thereafter, I met Felicia and we started dating. Right. And I suggested that she come over with him. And that is my payback to JP, because my focus is not a superstar. She does 99.9% of all the real estate now.
So there's all kinds of goodness that came out of this relationship, right?
All kinds.
Yeah, all kinds. That's awesome.
All kinds, yeah.
Well, we're proud to be a part of it and continued support. And we value productivity and service back to the community, which really separates us in our culture. So, Felicia, I want to come back. Tell the audience one or two, whether it's a daily habit, whether it's a routine, something that you do that keeps you on track for the big goals that you have.
Sure. So daily I use several lead systems. I think that's really important to feed the pipeline. It doesn't matter if you're doing 100 deals a year or 10. I think every agent really needs to have that, whatever works. I love conversion. I've been using it for 4 years.
Right.
I like the fact that it is very automated, and I think as a realtor, when we're out busy working with clients, we need systems that are automated.
Right.
That sort of goes back to my information systems background, because I do like systems to be in place. Right. Also, for me, I'm very OCD, I guess, about communication with clients. I want to make sure that they feel like they're number one. Sometimes he can't believe I respond as quickly as I do. Most of the time he's like,
she is
my
good.
response and
JP.
communication
Exactly.
is generally, if you send me a message or call, I'm going to get back with you within just a few minutes. And
Regardless of the time.
I think a lot of times, sometimes people get busy in life or they have a delay, and that really does affect your business. Right. Because having that, quick communication is something that really keeps everything on track and makes people feel like you care, because we do. And our end result is to have a smooth process. So those are really two main things that I would communicate, especially to new agents.
Yeah, so I really heard, effective communication and systems. And one of my favorite quotes is, a system will produce what a system will produce, nothing less, nothing more. So you put a system in place that produces the results that you're looking for.
Right.
Yeah,
yes.
Awesome.
One of the things that I see, and I really have to tout her level of communication, is her high level of success really comes from not leaving the ball in her court.
Right.
And I see her dealing with agents and title companies and lenders who she'll respond to, and then they don't get back to her for sometimes 24 hours.
Right.
And she's going, how do these agents stay in business?
Right.
But she is very quick to hit the ball, over to the court of whoever the next player is.
Right.
And it doesn't matter time of day, night,
So
or
high
location.
Touch. High touch.
We were on a
Right,
vacation in Hawaii, and she's like, hang on, I'm like, can we just be on vacation for a little bit? She's going, no. Yeah.
So as we wrap up, if agents want to get more, you have a specialty in this foreclosure and investing in properties yourself.
Right.
If agents want to start to do that to build some of their own wealth, what would you advise them, and how would they learn more?
You have to really hone in on what's going on in the market. That was kind of my past, because that was sort of when I came into real estate, that was the nature of the market then. It was we were in a downswing, so I took advantage of that. Right. And I really feel like now we're in an upswing right now. We're in an upswing, and as long as you're using those systems every day, you're spending, a real good amount of time. If someone goes to the office, they're going to spend 8 or 9 hours there. Well, you should be doing the same thing at your home office. This is a business. Right. So as long as you're spending, those daily hours looking for business, using your systems to reach out to your network, I also do quite a lot of corporate relocation business, which I've been doing for about 4 or 5 years now. So it really all kind of consolidates together, and you can really categorize your business because you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket.
Right.
So, you know, I don't feel like any new agent that comes into this market should do well as long as they treat it like a business and really use those systems daily.
So I heard, to recap, I heard kind of 4 things. Treat your business like a business. Diversify your lead sources so you don't have all your eggs in one basket.
Right.
Communication, you know, rapid, you know, with today's technology, we can be in touch. You know, a 24-hour response is just, in today's world.
Right. It really
you
takes
might as well
just
be
a couple
year.
of minutes to say, hey, I'll get back to you, you know, at 5 o'clock today.
Right.
Put a note in your calendar. I use my calendar for everything.
Right.
Get back to that person.
Which is a system.
Yeah.
And systems in place. So you have like systems in place to keep you on track.
Right.
So that's awesome. Really 4 great tips for our audience. Thank you both for being here today.
Pleasure.
Thank you so much.
And we'll see you soon on another episode of Success from Scratch.